Hello guys, once again you are welcome back to Weekly Trees. And as usual, the goal is to make forex trading as simple as possible for everyone. Now, fast forward, I presented my idea on the movement of gold within this week during the weekend, and we can all attest to the fact that I was on the right path. Now, today I secured a 2-hour market maker buy model on gold with the exact trading strategy that I've been ranting about for weeks now, and I'm glad to provide a review on this particular trade. So join me and let's sail through together. Now, to save time, I would like to begin on the daily chart since I've already provided my analysis from the monthly and the weekly chart in my weekly forecast on gold. Now, on the daily chart, we had our daily internal range liquidity here. That's also resided in a discount zone. So when the Friday candle closed, I was expecting that the Monday candle will run the Friday's lows and then tap into our daily internal range liquidity. During my forecast, I was expecting the 4-hour order block to also be respected, but like I sometimes say, you can't always predict exactly what the market will do. So the 4-hour order block wasn't respected, but rather the daily internal range liquidity was, and then created this manipulation leg on Monday. Now, during my weekly forecast, I made a statement that when the Monday candle opens, I'm expecting a run towards the daily order block. Now, during that idea presentation, I made mention of this 4-hour inversion fair value gap that supported that move lower. Now, the same way the 1 hour also had another block here that I was expecting price to respect before moving towards the daily internal range liquidity and then the other block. But that move didn't occur. Price was so eager to move towards the daily order block and internal range liquidity that it didn't actually respect the 1 hour order block to go lower. But that doesn't or that didn't change my narrative for the week. Now after price reacted to the daily internal range liquidity, the 1 hour also changed state of delivery. Now let's observe something here on the daily chart. You can see our two candle reversal pattern or candle range theory here. Now you can see that Monday's candle we did uh, Friday's low and Thursday's low as well into the daily internal range. Then it closed back within it, creating an SNT here with silver. Yes, silver failed to take last week Thursday's low, but also took Monday's low, but not Thursday's. Sorry, it took Friday's low, but not Thursday's low. So there was our SNT. Now, ideally, after the 1 hour change state of delivery here, and then price came back to it, that was the good opportunity or the ideal situation to look forward my buy setups. But that didn't occur. Why is that? Here, when you consider either market cycle, after price reverse, it can also enter a consolidation phase, and that's what exactly happened here. After the expansion, creating the change in state of delivery on the 1 hour chart, price entered a phase of consolidation. And in consolidations, it is never ideal to enter a trade during consolidation phase of the market. So what I did was to wait patiently for price to expand away from the consolidation before I look for my setup. Now that didn't occur on Monday, but rather on Tuesday, this very day that I had my 2 hour. So when the Tuesday candle opened on the daily chart, when it opened, I was expecting a run on liquidity lower to take the lower wick before price expanded higher. Now, when you come to the 1 hour chart where you can clearly see the daily range after expansion on Tuesday during the Asian session. The lending session came with a retracement. So during this day, the Asian session formed the low of the day, and the lending session provided a retracement into a discount level of the daily range. So you can see that this key level here, that is the 4-hour internal range liquidity, was in a discount zone. So I was keenly observing this 4-hour internal range liquidity. Now, when you come to the 4-hour chart, like I always say, I trade 4-hour expansion candles in alignment with the daily and the weekly chart. So let's look at what's happened here. After the 2 a.m. expansion, the 10 p.m. Monday, sorry, after the 2 a.m. expansion candle on Tuesday, you can see that the 6 a.m. candle provided a retracement. Always let's keep it in mind. If the market cycle after expansion, there is a retracement. Now, I'm using uh, GMT. I'm using GMT. I'm in Ghana, so I'm using GMT. So when I say 6 a.m. and wherever you are in the world, just do the conversion and then you know the exact time I'm talking about. So after the 6 a.m. retracement, I was expecting that retracement to actually respect the 4-hour internal range liquidity, which also decided the discount, but that didn't okay. So I knew exactly that our 10 a.m. candle is going to do the match. Now let's look at the reversal pattern also here. Now two candle reversal pattern CLT. Now the 4-hour 10 a.m. candle opened very close to the close of the 6 a.m. candle and then run the 6 a.m. candle slow into the 4-hour internal liquidity. So when this movement occurred, already I had placed an alert over here. Like I always say, I'm an I'm a part-time trader, so I don't need to be looking at the chart all the time. So I make good use of alerts, trading view alerts. It's very helpful. Now, when my alert got triggered, all I did was to come back to the chart and go back to my 15-minute chart and look for a change state delivery. So the change state delivery occurred at this level, but you see, here was where the change state delivery was respected. But like I always do, I use limit orders. So I wasn't able to get right into this entry. I didn't get this entry because I trade on MT5 on my phone. So I have to do the conversions on my FS book so that I can do the entries on my phone. So it wasn't possible to do the calculation and everything and then come back to this what do you call it entry. So I made this entry, but that was not a need for me. I knew exactly that I can find another entry on the lower time frame since we had just begun the market maker buy model. I knew there are other stages. We have the first stage accumulation and then the second stage pre-accumulation. Sometimes new price can enter into a third stage. A third stage. So I dropped down to the 5 minute chart. But the 5 minute chart, uh, the the chart wasn't all that clear to me. So I rather moved back to the 3 minute chart. Now on the 3 minute chart, that was where I found this entry, the first stage accumulation entry. So with a low risk buy, I had missed it and came back to the first stage accumulation entry. Now this was an internal range liquidity that I placed my trade at to capture a 2 hour. Now I call this setup on my Discord server, and then as we can see on my Discord server, I called this trader. That was what we can see here. I called this trader in my Discord server, and that was when the price has already tapped me in. I think, what is it? What is it? Yeah, this is it. So price reacted to the 3 minutes internal range liquidity and expanded away from it expanded away from it. And then initially my target was a 4 hour external range liquidity, and this was providing me somewhere around F4.02 just as I indicated in the Discord server. But as you know, my trading strategy, I always go with a 2 hour. So during the latter part of the trade, I made a statement here that 2 hour with all positions can be taken off. So that is what I did exactly. That is, I took my positions at 2 hour so that I can have time to do other things. Like I said, I'm a part-time trader. I don't have all the time in this world to manage my trades to a higher hour, maybe 4 and above. No, I just aim for my 2 hour now, and then I exit my trades. So that is basically what happened today on gold. I don't know of the subsequent days ahead of us, but I'm very sure we are still moving towards, since we've not reached our monthly draw on liquidity. I still believe price will continue to proceed higher. But though we are bullish on the higher time frame, we don't expect every day to be bullish. There will be retracements. So let's all take note of that and trade accordingly. Now, if you have been following me and carefully analyzing my trading strategy and all my videos, it shows how prepared you are to study the forex market and profit from it. Like I always say, all you need is patience, discipline, and perseverance, and your dream will come into realization. Good luck and stay safe.